So I was sitting at work at my desk, and I received a phone call from a no caller ID phone number. I let it go to voicemail. I normally don't answer numbers like that. It called 2, 3 more times. I answered it. It was a police officer, or what I thought was a police officer, who told me that he worked at a certain police station, had me look up where it was, look up who he was, and I even got to see a picture and verified exactly, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is why I'm calling. I stepped outside and he ended up telling me that I owed money for not showing up to a jury duty. Said that that's against the law and either I can pay this money or they would have to come arrest me. He said, okay, stay on the phone with me, go back upstairs, get your belongings, tell them it's an emergency and you just have to go. I got in my car and he was like, are you alone? I said, yes. He said, okay, I'm gonna give you the details of your case. Told me this is the number to your case and explained to me where my jury duty was supposed to be held, on what date, for what reason. He said, well, you have 2 options then. You can either wire the money to the IRS to clear the amount of money you owe, or we are unfortunately going to have to arrest you. And I'm kind of in shock, a little scared, not knowing what's going on. I asked him for a second to think, and he said, well, if you need time, then we're just going to come arrest you. I'm calling you as a courtesy call. I don't have to do this. Of course, me not wanting to get arrested or being locked down as a criminal, I said, okay, what do I need to do? There's these 2 places near you that's the bank that you bank with, and you can either go there or we will come arrest you right then and there. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So I get in my car, I go to the nearest bank. He said, don't get off the phone with me. Don't tell the bank teller what you're doing. Don't act suspicious. Don't say anything or write anything down. You will end up being charged for more if you tell someone. So I go into the bank, I ask for the money. They withdraw the money from my bank account, put it in an envelope, and I walk out. Okay, next step, you're gonna have to purchase a certain kind of card to put this money on. It is the fastest and most secure way we can get this money to the IRS. I would then have to scratch off the numbers and give it to him. I purchased the green dot cards and get back in my car, and he tells me we're gonna have to go through a series of tests for these to make sure that you did put the correct amount on there and that you're not giving me a fake card or anything like that. So you're gonna need to scratch off the number and repeat them to me. And we have a system that says if it's a green light or a red light, and that tells us if you are trying to manipulate the system. And he said, okay, now the final step is we're gonna need you to sign your signature saying that you did this and you followed the procedures and everything is good, so we can verify that it was you that did everything and this is all done for you. He told me the exact address of the police station that he's claimed that he was at. So I drove there and he told me to just wait outside, that he's in there making sure all of my files are being taken care of, the money went through secure, everything like that. And he actually stayed on the phone with me for 10 minutes while I was sitting in my car in the police station parking lot, and just said, stay there, wait there, I will come get you, because if you get out of your car or you leave or anything like that, we technically have to claim that you're running. So I walk into the police station and I have him on the phone still, and I tell the lady up front that I'm here to see this person that he claimed to be, and as soon as I said it, he hung up. The police officer eventually came out. I told him what was going on, and he reassured me that that was never him. He never called me. It was a scam. They wrote me a police report to maybe try to help claim with my bank to get any money back. They definitely played on my emotions. I was nervous. I was scared. I felt vulnerable and invaded. The fact that this guy knew where I was, where I worked, what I was doing, places around me, the store, the bank, the police station, everything that was very local to my location. He knew a lot about my life. After everything, I tried to reach out to my bank to see if there was any way I could get my money back. They basically told me that because I am the account holder of my bank and I pulled this money out, they can't verify what I did with the money. They tried to look through all of my transactions to make sure that whoever it was wasn't tapped into my bank now. If you, as the account holder, ever withdraw cash money out of the bank account, since it's cash, there's no trace. There's nothing they can do at that point. The best advice I would probably give, just from my situation, is to trust your gut. If you feel like something is wrong or that you may be getting scammed, hang up, go immediately to the police station,